If you are a veteran and you struggle with hearing loss, there's a good chance that you have been going through the VA to take advantage of some of your benefits. But do you always know the right steps to take to put you in the hands of the experts who can help? Tiffany Ahlberg happens to be one of those experts. She has Ahlberg Audiology up in Cleveland, and she joins us this morning. Her thought to be on addressing this very topic. So good talking to you, Tiffany.
You too, Julie.
So as I think I heard you, you were saying that it's not that you are not able to help veterans who are struggling with a hearing loss. It's just that it's a little bit more involved than simply making an appointment and walking into the office, right?
Correct. We are a contracted office with the VA, and what that means is that we are able to provide hearing services for veterans when the VA sends them to us. So we have to have the authorization first. We get a lot of questions. We see lots and lots of veterans. So we have multiple veterans that we see on a day-to-day basis. And so if those veterans tell their friends, "Oh, I go to Ahlberg Audiology and they do my hearing," and that person is driving to Chattanooga, or maybe they don't have any benefits yet with the VA, then they'll call us and say, "Hey, I'm a veteran, I want to come to you." And there are steps that have to be taken before people come to us, but we love seeing our veterans, and we are so thankful for their service. But in order to be able to see that person and help them, we have to have contact with the VA first.
Does it work, Tiffany, when you are, once you're a veteran, you're always a veteran? So if you, if you are in your now 60s and you've retired, where once upon a time you were using your employer's health insurance and now you have Medicare, are you sometimes able to tap into those VA benefits even though you're no longer active military?
So what I know, and I don't know everything, but what I know so far is that if it has been deemed that veteran has a hearing loss or tinnitus that is a result of their duties in the military, and they have a disability claim for those reasons, then we're easily able to get authorizations to see that particular veteran.
Gotcha.
If they are a veteran and they do not have a disability that has been that the VA has deemed to be because of their service, they can go to the VA physician, and if that VA physician sends them to us, we're able to get authorizations that way as well.
Okay, so all of that is going to send them up Murfreesboro way for their starting point, right?
No, they can go to, we actually have a office in Chattanooga, a VA office in Chattanooga that has primary care physicians, and also in Athens, and we're kind of centrally located between the two, so between Chattanooga and Athens. So if they see their physician at either one of those places, they do not have to drive to Murfreesboro.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so you said something about, if the disability is the result of their service. So much of our conversation often turns back to that prevention being the key component here. So I will pick your brain a bit, because everyone's outside now cutting their grass and doing their yard work. The winter dormancy is come and gone. Talk about the importance of that hearing protection, even for those mundane things.
Yes, people do not realize the extent of damage. A lawnmower, a leaf blower, a weed eater, all of these loud devices, and people think, oh, it's just a little bit, it's just 45 minutes, it's just 30 minutes, it's just 5 minutes. And those sounds are potentially very dangerous to the hearing. And so if you're exposed to any of those sounds, please invest in a pair of muffs and a pair of hearing protection, whatever, anything. I don't care what it is, just protect your ears, because over time, especially when you're mowing your yard once a week, twice a week, using your leaf blower once a week, twice a week, it's damaging. I promise you that you're causing damage to your hearing, and you don't even know it, because the hearing loss happens so gradually that people are unaware of what they're doing to their ears. And it's not until it's too late that I see those people a lot of times. I had a guy that came in a couple of days ago just for an industrial hearing test. And I test his right ear, perfect, no problem whatsoever. I tested his left ear. Now, this is not, related to lawnmowers, but I went back in and I said, have you always had a hearing loss in your left ear? And he said, yes, it's from my headset because I'm a gamer. And I turned my headset up really loud on that side. I could not believe the difference in his hearing.
Wow.
And according to him, it was all from just from gaming. So if a gaming headset can cause that damage, just imagine what a lawnmower or a leaf blower can do to both ears.
And I'm guessing that this person was relatively young. So for the parents out there who are going to have their teenage sons outside cutting the grass, they too should be wearing that kind of protection?
Oh, for sure. I mean, if people can just get a pair of muffs, it's very easy to put those on. Anything that you can do to protect your ears, it's the doing it every single week that just causes a little bit of damage, a little bit of damage, a little bit of damage. And those compound effects add up over time. And it really doesn't take that long to have significant consequences with noise.
Okay, last question, I think. Always for me, it's I think. Those, like the earphones that you can wear to talk on the phone, what am I, like Apple things? I don't know my terminology, but are those good or bad?
They can be either. It just depends on what that person is doing with the sound.
Okay.
If they're using it at a normal volume, it's fine. And I will say, just last thing, your Apple phone or your Android devices now have a limiter, like a dB limiter in them.
Oh.
So if you're unsure of whether it's too loud or not, go in there and set it. And that way your phone will limit the volume that you're exposed to.
Okay, that's a great thing. For your kids too, you can do that to them as well. All right, so
Yes.
for the veterans out there who've heard you this morning, they can call your office to get directions too, but contact their primary doctor through the VA, Chattanooga or Athens. They'll get the clearance they need to then bring that paperwork to you, and you can help them from there.
That is correct.
All right, great talking to you, Tiffany.
Okay, you too, Julie. Thank you.
You can always find her and her beautiful countenance at Ahlberg Audiology on North Ocoee Street in Cleveland. 641-0956 is the phone number. Online, it's ahlbergaudiology.com, and she really is as nice as she always appears on TV. We're back after this.